Are you exhausted because your autistic child is having sleep issues and everyone tells you they will outgrow it? If they are still struggling with sleep, then you haven't done anything wrong. Stay with me. In this video, I will be sharing 5 tips which will help to make your night times easier for you and your child with autism. So, tip number 1, make sure your child with autism has a fixed bedtime every day. Children with autism, they crave predictability and a routine. So make sure your child goes to sleep at the same time each day. Even if it's a weekend or it's holiday or vacations, make sure you stick to the consistent bedtime. Number 2. So before I go to number 2, make sure you watch this video till the end, because tip number 5 is the one which helped me personally in my journey when my own son was struggling with sleep issues for years. Number 2. Number 2 is, do not give your child with autism screens at least 2 to 4 hours before sleep time. It's very important because those screens, they emit the blue light, and that can be very stimulating for your child with autism and it can affect their sleep. So do make sure you do not give your child with autism any screens for at least 2 to 4 hours before sleep. Tip number 3 is, our children with autism are very sensitive to light and sound. So the room they are sleeping in, make sure they have dark curtains or the blinds closed. Very, very important. Also with the noise, you have to be very careful when our child with autism is sleeping, because any kind of noise can wake them up. So you have to be extremely careful when they are sleeping. So light and noise, these two things they are very sensitive of. So we have to make sure that we take care of those things. Now, tip number 4. Tip number 4 is, make sure your child with autism has a fixed bedtime routine. So what do I mean by a bedtime routine? So they do those activities each day consistently before bedtime. Make sure if your child with autism has a visual schedule, you keep those activities, you put that in the visual schedule, so that way your child with autism will know exactly what to expect. So it can be like, they take a shower, they change into their pajamas, and then you can read them a bedtime story. And that way, you're slowly helping your child to calm down and relax. So it's very important that your child with autism knows that this is the bedtime routine every single day. So that will definitely help, because our children, they crave the routine and consistency. So this is something which will definitely help your child. And now tip number 5, the one which helped us the most in my journey, is make sure your child with autism has enough physical activity during the day. Nowadays, our children, they are on the screens a lot, they don't have that much physical activity. It's extremely important that our child with autism has the physical activity, so which will help them to get tired during the night, which should definitely help them in sleeping better. So that was the one which helped me personally in my own journey with my son. So the other thing which can help is, a lot of people also do use weighted blankets, which help their children sleep. But that is something, I'm not a therapist, but do make sure that you contact an occupational therapist. If you intend to use it, make sure you contact the occupational therapist who can help you with that. So I hope that, these tips will definitely help you and your child, because, good sleep is extremely important for all of us and very important for our children with autism. So I really hope that, these tips can help you. These are some tips I have personally used as well with my own son. So let me know, if these tips, is there any of these tips, have you used it in the past, and what was your experience? Do leave a comment on that. But I hope that these tips will help you. It will help your child and make night times a little bit easier for your family. So thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next time with a new video. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I share weekly videos like this to help you help your child with autism without overwhelm. Thank you so much for watching.